Hello everybody, I'm back again with another game. This is a game not many people know about. It's called Drakensang Online. It's pretty cool. Figured I'd start a new game and see how well this works out. Um, so you have four different types of classes. You have the Dragon Knight, you have the Spell Weaver, Ranger, and Steam Mechanist. So I prefer to use Rangers most of the time, but I've been looking to make a Spell Weaver. Um, pick, so let's do that. Um, with male. About there. Go with that. Let's see what some fancy beards we got here. Um, that looks good. Um, what should we name it? We'll go with that. I was gonna do spellcaster, but it didn't work out very well. All right, we start out here in the Fortress of the Alliance. Let's go up to this guy. Accept quest. So by the looks of it, we have infiltrators in our fortress here. Let's take these guys out. Very simple. So over here you have your quest marker, and you can use that to track where you're going. It's a pretty basic use your mouse to move type game. No WASD keys needed. Nice insta kill there. Now there are many events that go on in this game too. I don't know. Yeah, you can't see them yet, but on my other account I can access all the events and stuff. You also have currencies up here. This is your Andermint right here. This is what you use to buy most of the stuff in the game. And your Andermint is it goes in between all your characters. So that's my Andermint from my other character. But I can use my Andermint from this character to go and boost that one. Have talent points that you can use towards your different ideas. Probably should have saved those, but it's easy to go and change them later on. I think the starting level for the events is level 10, so I can't do that yet, but making our way through right now. This is still all the tutorial. And then you get spirit guards. The regular spirit guards allow you to start back once you die. They let you start back at the nearest entrance, and then the mighty spirit guards allow you to respawn wherever you're at. Also gives you like a couple seconds of a um, non-touchable like immunity. So you have your little mini map up here. You can go and change the size of it by clicking this button. Each one of those question marks shows you a different area you have to go. It's like a basic RPG. Um, you can make groups and stuff like most games. This is the shop right here. I can buy different things for, like I said, the Enderman. So these will allow you to do more damage and stuff. And then you have your inventory right here. Take that. Should probably be tracking that. Right up here. Now there's different levels of equipment. You have common, you have improved, you have the rare, I think, extraordinary, and then no, it's uncommon, improved, extraordinary, then legendary. So, and each of them have a different color when they drop, so you know what is what. I just played this game when I was a kid. I kind of grown up playing it. Probably shouldn't be doing that while I'm playing. So it's pretty simple. I'm gonna play this until I get to Grimford, which is the first city that you get to. I also got healing potions. Now it's kind of a different setup, I'd say. You have your keybinds that are binded to over here. I should normally put my potions over on the right side. Then you also have you see this bar right here. This is your mana. So when you use other items, like for example this ice missile. Well, actually it doesn't allow you to, but like if I were to use the singularity right here, it costs 50 mana. So that would put that bar down, and then you'd have potions over here, which increase your mana. And then I keep my health potions over there and keep my mana potions over here, but you can put either or. When I play this game, I like to do all the side quests as I do the main missions, and you'll notice that when you do the main missions, they're a yellow color, and then when you have markers for side quests, they're orange markers, which I find kind of helps me with the whole setup itself. Master Vithralhander. It's been years and I still can't pronounce that name. Rethlandel? Vithrander? I don't know. Vithrander. We'll go with that. So now we're looking for Grimmage. This is the newer version. When I used to play, this was actually just a map itself. This wasn't the tutorial. Now you can't actually go into this map later in the game, which is kind of sad. I like this map. It was a pretty cool introduction to the game. It helped you level up at the very beginning. Now you kind of just have to go to this weird tomb or whatever. But I get the fact that they have to kind of just like improve the game as they go. So, but there hasn't been a lot of map change in the recent years. Like I haven't noticed a lot of change of it. Oh, do these go through enemies? Oh, they do. Oh, I like that. Now I got chain lightning. Which that doesn't use mana either, so that's pretty cool. But I find with the Ranger, almost everything uses mana. Well, for Ranger, it's concentration. But almost everything uses concentration for a Ranger. So this is actually pretty cool using this, because it's been a while since I've made a Spellweaver. Just put that there. I don't need that anymore. Change this up a bit. How much? Oh, wow, that's a lot actually. Normally they don't just hit you with the expenses right off the bat, you know? Kind of sucks. This Chain Lightning's pretty good to take out a lot of enemies right off the bat right there. Which you find a lot later in the game. When you're early in the game, it doesn't really happen that much. But it's never bad to be ready. So this is a improved item. Okay, so it isn't uncommon. It does go straight to improved. Yeah, so this is your improved item. Now you can see your base values underneath the actual item definition. It goes and tells you what the item is. And as you can see, it has different arrows that tell you what each thing is. And this item is actually worse than my other one. So I'm not going to use that. But I'm not going to get rid of it yet because I can sell it later on for money. Alright, let's continue. Gonna be a lot of distance for the Spellweaver. Since I normally use the Ranger also has a lot of in close attacks, so I can actually play the way I like to. It's harder to do it like this, but I can probably manage. You can notice that because I'm actually getting in real close to the enemies. Normally, when you're playing with a Spellweaver, you just want to stay back and hit them. Like that, because now I'm on fire. If you couldn't tell, is never a good thing. So here's our first boss battle, I guess you could call it. It helps to know what his attack pattern is. He's about to use an Electro Bolt. So in this you also have two-handed weapons and one-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons, rule of thumb, is I kind of try to avoid them. Now they do the most damage, but the problem is you can also get your crystal ball right here, or your offhand, and that gives you a bunch of defense and also often armor value. So I tend to use one-handed weapons instead. But I mean, it's really personal preference, I think. Because I mean, either way, you can be pretty successful with any loadout you use. This game's kind of balanced like that. So here's where we start getting side quests and stuff. But I'm probably gonna end it right here because this is already getting pretty long. So as you can see, you got your side quests over here that are smaller. And then you got your main mission right here. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna leave off here, huh? I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.